Today's my topic is the emergence of 19 by 19 Go board, the hypothesis of the Yuan-Jia calendar. That it's a subtitles. I like to go next. I understand. I understand Miss Nam Chi-hyun from Korea already made a presentation about the origin of the game of Go. So archaeological evidence, at least so far we found, shows 17 by 17 Go board have been used up until 5th century. 19 by 19 board appeared in 5th to 7th century, and 17 by 17 board had almost disappeared. And early Go board were not for calendar usage, Ms. Nam Chi-hyun stressed. Please remember these parts. So my hypothesis is a very early stage of Go could be 10th or 11th century BC, maybe. There are no evidence. Was believed to be 9 by 9. Jacob and Frank was talking about Ashtapata, but Ashtapata is 8 cell by 8 cell, but the 9, actually that one is 9 lines by 9 lines. And if you try to make a Go board on the paper, usually you write down the big square and then divide into half, then more half and half. Keep doing that. Ashtapata is naturally made. So it is very reasonable for us game scholars that the very first Go supposed to be 9 by 9, but there are no evidence. And my guess is perhaps 9 by 9 Go game was too small and not fun enough. Therefore, someone put one more line in between the lines. So it naturally make a 17 by 17 board. It means 16 cell by 16 cell, but I say it's 17 by 17. So 17 by 17 Go board is very natural and understandable. But the 19 by 19 Go board, perhaps it came out in 5th century, is somewhat artificial. So why 19 by 19? How it made and by whom and why? So 19 by 19 Go board was how was it made and who made and why it was so is my main hypothesis. Before going any further, I like to the game of Go had been played among Japanese people for a long while. One historical document of Sui, which started in 589 AD, described as follows. Every first day of the year, the Japanese play shooting games and drink. Other seasonal festivals, like China, the Japanese like games of how can I say? Maybe Jacob can read them in Chinese, but we say kihaku, asaku, and a dice game chobo. You understand? Okay. So, in the treasure of show sewing, which is 756 AD, when Shomu Emperor was passed away, it is left behind And there is an old Go board dated back to 660 AD. I will talk about this one later on. But Shoso-in Temple of Nara preserved old Go board as well as those 660 AD one. There are another two Go boards. I will show you later. But anyway, important things is 17 by 17 board had never been found in Japan, at least archaeologically or any documents or so forth. So hypothesis is at least by 5th or 6th century Go game came from China. I should say it's from Wu and Go or Wu areas. Maybe you understand the kanji. Okay, next. So pronunciation of Go. This game was called Weiqi or in China, and Paduk in Korea, and Igo in Japan. So this pronunciation, this kanji letter can read only Go in Japan, but it is usually reads Ki or Chi instead in China. Geographically, China is huge and there exist many dialects. When Zui conquered all over China, they tried to unify language too. It was 601 AD when all the pronunciation were unified and decided that the letter Go to be pronounced Ki or Chi. So that's why in China we pronounce Wei Qi or something like that. Prior to this unification of dialects, those areas where the letter Go pronounced Go was limited to southern part of the map. There was in the map those black painted area, namely Wu area. This fact is a strong evidence that this letter and pronunciation came from Wu area to Japan, as well as the rule of the game of Go. Once again, I should remind you that Japanese do not read the letter neither Ki or Chi for these kanji letters. Another clue, I should say, is the letter Go itself. The game of Go came from Wu area of China, assuming that is letter Go itself. My colleague, Mr. Kagawa, scrutinized when the origin of the letter Go was, and he said that he could not find the letter before 4th century for this letter. The bottom part is a stone, as you see here, but a long time ago, Go stone was made by wood, tree. So that's why a kanji letter tree was used before. But from those 3 or 4 or 5 century in China, some holy people started to use stone instead of tree Go stones. Somewhat strange word, but anyway. So the oldest Go letter, this kanji, the oldest one we found was dating back to one easy documents. He is very renowned for handwriting of the kanji letters and very famous human being for kanji letters. And that he can perhaps initiate the new letter to add. So before going any further, I want you to know a very important concept of Chinese calendar. They are called 24 solar segments and 70 pentads. They are said to be started in 7th century BC in China. By 3000 years BC, people already knew that one solar year is about 665 days and about quarter days. In those 665 and a quarter days, the cycle of moon are repeating about 12 times and maybe a little bit more. And 4 seasons pass by in those 665 days. Observing background universe and stars, the sun goes around in 1 year. But yeah, to be true, the Earth goes around the sun, not the sun goes around Earth. But from our place, it looks as if it is sun is rounding, though it does not matter anyway. So please remember 24 solar segments and 72 pentads. One year is about 365 and quarter days, which is about 12 months and about one third of months for lunar calendars. One season, spring, summer, autumn, and winter, each season is about 91 days. China adopted the notion of 360-degree from Babylon, ancient Babylons. One season is therefore sun's movement of 90 degree. 90 degree indicates about 91 days. Each season has certain routine work such as seeding and harvest of crops and so on. To decide exact day of collective work, 90 degree were divided into 6 segments. Thus, each segment to be 15 degree and about 15 to 16 days. Each segment was further subdivided into 3 pentads later. Thus, each pentad to be 5 degree. The traditional Chinese Go board has 5 star points as shown here, maybe many people knows. And traditionally, game starts by putting 4 stones, 2 blacks and 2 whites, on the 4 corner star points. So my hypothesis is that for usual year, 4 corners were counted twice, so that each season became 91 days. And for leap year, the star points of the middle, Tengen, was counted twice. So please remember 19 by 19 equals 361 and 4 or 5 points short from actual solar year days. This is allow me one more stop on my way to the main hypothesis. Do you happen to know the Dunhan Go Classic? Frank, do you know? Yeah, Dunhan Go Classic was as shown here, such kind of documents found in Dunhan areas. I show you the map later. And Dunhan, as the name suggests, and now preserved in the British Museum. The real document is 10 times of this volume. I show you where Dunhan is. Dunhan area is on the right map. Left upper parts of circulated area is Dunhan. So Dunhan is located in northwest part of China, and uh, Dunhuang Go Classic was found from the cave 16 and 17 area. Those caves are said to be made in the mid-late 6th century. In the text of the Dunhuang Go Classic, there is description of Go board, and I think it's important. So I show you why it's important. Go, please note the circulated parts are by red lines. It reads, Go stones are round in imitation of the heaven, and go board is square in the same way that the earth is. That there are 316 intersections on the board. Maybe this is an error of 361 instead of 316, which reflect the division of the ecliptic. The Han Chinese layout Go board has 13 star points, which display the shape of 12 months of the moon age. The middle star to be a leap month, I guess. That's my understanding. Once I told 17 by 17 Go board was vanished after 19 by 19 Go board became standard. But there was one exception found in 1958 in Sikkim country. Later, they changed the name to some high Tibet Heights areas. It is found that 17 by 17 lines Go board have been used still. And the Go board has 13 star points, just as this text of Dunhuang Go Classic mentioned. This Go board might be used as lunar calendar, but I do not mention anymore because the following text is much more important. So I go to the next text. Next 10 letter shown here says, please listen carefully. 24 board of Wu will convey the message of the 24 solar segments. It's a first 5 letters. What is the 24 board of Wu? This is the center of my hypothesis. You may or may not know the traditional Korean Go board that is 19 by 19 lines and having 17 star points. Perhaps Daniela knows very well. Do you? So this is a Korean Go board. As shown here, left, traditional Korean Go board can indicate 24 solar segments very well. In addition, outside intersections count totally 72 points. Of course, it's a number of the 72 pentats. To be honest, I'm not sure where the starting point is. For instance, spring equinox day may be the downer right corner of the middle or middle of the downer side. I don't know. Hereby, I can conclude that the traditional Korean Go board originally came from Wu area in China, perhaps in 5th century. It looks the same condition for the case of Japan. These three are the Shosoin Go board. Those three Go board are seen in Treasure of Shosoin, Japan. Treasure of Shosoin are treasures or goods left by Emperor Shom, who passed away in the year 756. The Go board in the left is the famous one, the oldest one. According to the official document left in Todai Temple, This Go board was a gift from Korean king in about 660 AD. Probably this is the oldest complete Go board existing in this world. The other two Go boards on the right are copies made by someone who live in near or inside the Japanese palace. Do you notice that the oldest Go board has 17 star points? Yeah, 99 lines 19, but the star points are 17. And other two Japanese copies are only 9 star points. Today we use the 9 star points board. It means in between 660 to 756, someone in Japan changed the layout of Go board. But in Korea, no one did so. Who changed to 9 star points? I have a hypothesis, but do not show today due to the limited time. Sorry for that. The very first calendar adopted in Japan was Yuan-Jia calendar of Ryuson, country name Ryuson. Ryuson started 420 AD and ended in the year 479. The first emperor of Ryuson, Emperor Wendy, promulgated the Yuan-Jia calendar in year 445. Ryuson is the southern part of China, and we call their Wu area, as you guess. Yuan-Jia calendar was used in both Japan and Korea up until late 7th century, while in China, the calendar had been stopped using by 510 AD. So it is evident that Yuan-Jia calendar was given to Japan and Korea in between 445 to 510. It should be common sense that the timing should be closer to the promulgation day. That was year 445. In 5th century, southern China, Wu area formed a military alliance system. Of course, China was the boss and the surrounding countries are subordinates. For military purpose, the alliance needed a standard calendar and time system. Thus, when new calendar was promulgated, the calendar system and manual should be given to those subordinating countries. My hypothesis is that when the new calendar was given to Japan and Korea, newly created 19 by 19 Go board were also given along with the rule of the game. There was a chance to do so in year 451. That year, a group of Japanese delegates visited Ryuson. All the other possible timing are somewhat contradicting with archaeological evidence. So if this hypothesis would be right, it should also the historical fact of Korean too. My conclusion today is 19 by 19 Go board was established in Wu area in 5th century AD. The 19 by 19 Go board was very appropriate to show solar calendar. Every places except Tibet Heights adopted the similar Go board because of the convenience to use a calendar and became standard all over China. By some reason, layout of 17 stamp points were altered in Japan, but not in Korea. There are all hypothetical conclusion, and you do not have to believe. Yet, please know there is such a notion. So, who made the 19 by 19 board in the beginning? In Wu area, there are kind of very peaceful world and scholarship. The progress of study increased a lot. In that time, 372 418, it's a Eastern Jin, or Liuson 420 to 497. We call that one Renaissance of China. There are many possible persons who created this 19 by 19 board. And from those people, my hypothesis, my guess is Gu Kai Zi. He was a mathematician, and also he's the astronomer, and he was very fond of playing Go games. So he can be the one who made 19 by 19 Go board. This is not a hypothesis. This is simply a barbarous guess. Please remind. So this is about my presentation.